Hi, Job Guarantee callers. Today is June 17th, 2024, and I'd like to tell you a little story about how I found out why it's going to be difficult to pass a federal jobs guarantee. It's very simple. It's a matter of money. Back in the early 70s, I was studying for a master's degree in business administration at the University of Chicago. And we came around to studying the theory of the firm, and the first and basic fact that we learned about the firm was that its objective was to maximize shareholder wealth, make sure that the owners of the business got as much money as they possibly could. Everything else was secondary. Now, I disagree with that philosophy now, but back then it seemed to make some sense. Well, as time has gone on, we see that this has produced a gross inequalities in our country, left a lot of people behind, created a lot of poverty, done a lot of damage to our environment, and it's also come to control our national politics. So if we want to have a federal jobs guarantee, that's a real threatening kind of a program for everyone that believes that the main objective of business is to maximize shareholder wealth, because the more money you give to labor, the less money goes for profit to the owners of the businesses. So the owners of businesses have become very, very, very wealthy over the last 60, 70 years, to the point where they control large segments of our body politic. And it's very essential for people to stand up and vote for people at our national level and our state level, to every level, that will support the ordinary person and turn the engines of government, the levers of government, to making that ordinary people better off. And a federal jobs guarantee will do that, because it guarantees that the minimum wage in the United States is no longer zero, which it is if you cannot get a job, but it would be something like $18 an hour. And everybody could get a job at that rate and go on to get better paying jobs in the private sector. And the entire private sector would have to come up to that level, or they'd lose their employees. So please call one of your senators or a congressperson this week. Tell them you think the federal jobs guarantee is a great idea. Now, I know that it's going to seem futile to make these calls, but it's not just a matter of making the calls. It's a matter of getting out and participating in the electoral process and making sure, doing everything we can to get people elected to government that will favor policies that are good for labor and ordinary people. And the federal jobs guarantee is a basic one, but it's a very revolutionary idea. And it's against the interests of people that own the companies. So try to make that call this week in favor of the jobs guarantee. And while you're at it, please tell your representative or senator to do everything that they can to bring about peace in Gaza. Thank you for making the call, and thanks for everything that you do to make our world a better place. Bye-bye.